Hey, my trendies, trendsetters, and my trendy tribe. I had this bookmarked and now I got to watch it this morning. And I always think stuff like this, I hear it at the time I'm supposed to hear it. Because I had been wanting to go back. Well, I wanted to watch it the same night I saw it pop up. And I'm talking about Charnita's live from yesterday or 2 days ago. And Charnita was so open and vulnerable in this one. I identified with so many things that she was saying in this live that she did. And I'm gonna go over a few of them, then I'm gonna let y'all see her whole live uninterrupted as well. But I just wanted to give y'all some pieces of nuggets that I picked up as far as either for myself or just thought like, wow, people need to hear this. So she started off by saying that, something had really been weighing on her heart, and she had to just come on and talk to, her people, right? She was saying that is she's going to be more intentional with her supporters and speaking about the things she's working on. And she said for forever, basically, she definitely has felt like she's had to prove herself. And especially now that everything is her own businesses, she's felt like she had to prove herself, that she has dealt with imposter syndrome. And she feels like she feels like she has to prove, like, look, I'm not a scammer, look at my receipts, look, I can do this, I promise you I can do this, y'all. And she said usually people with imposter syndrome, they do perform highly. They just perform through the insecurities, basically. And that is so true. I think some of the best performers have imposter syndrome, and it's so wild because it's like you're excelling, but you still feel like you're not supposed to be there, that you don't deserve this. So that definitely resonated with me. The constant anxiety that she says she has about comparing or competing with herself and trying to do better than she did the last time. I definitely hope that pressure is relieving off of her. That was a hard one, and the more eyes on you, the more you probably feel like you do have to do more. So it seems like though she got grounded as well. I think this was at night. It feels like she got this epiphany and she got grounded, and she was just saying how she was, but not how she was about to be going forward. That's what I got from it. I think that on that live and before she went live, it sunk in even more how much we really honestly do support her, and we love to see her rawness, no life filter, So I think it was sinking in like, nah, we're here for real. We're here. And she also said she's so used to being a giver. So that means to me that she's definitely hard. I'm gonna say hard headed, and it's hard for her to accept people wanting to do things for her because she has performed the role of the giver. It sounds like possibly unevenly, So that's really nice. I do hope she's accepting that. And I also hope that she continues to have discernment. I hope her discernment sharpens even more. I am happy. Oh my gosh, she has a good team around her. So I already know they gonna filter through the BS as well for her. She doesn't have to do it alone. I love her boundary of, well, okay, you're gonna go through my publicist, like she's not trying to just commit right off the bat. I feel like there's been some lessons learned. I am here to continue to see her growth. We're rooting for you, Charnita. Definitely we are. Man, I know she hit me with a lot in here, like because I understand so many things of what she's feeling, and she's on a different level, but we all have certain things in our own lives that we can resonate with when someone else is sharing their story. Because just like that being the manager, the supervisor, the getting that new role, but then you're sitting there like, oh my gosh, why am I here? I don't know what this job is. And she's right about not asking for training all the time. And now I've gotten better about asking for training, but I still do it despite that I get scared sometimes because I feel like someone's going to be like, but you should have already known that. So why are we, starting at this point and everything? So Charnita, I feel you, but I love the note that you ended on as well. And basically, I think it's sinking in that yes, talk about your projects, your business, the things you are so good at. Let your supporters know what's going on because they gonna show up. And I love it because I'm gonna say we're staggered. So therefore there won't be any break in the support because where some of us either can't make an event or we can't necessarily do this certain thing that is going on, but we'll catch the next one and the other one might not, be able to make it or something. Like, so we're going to fill in the gaps no matter what. So Yeah, I'm happy for you, Charnita. But y'all get into this live and listen to her message straight from her. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, before we get to Charnita's live, real fast, did you know that Charnita's World is streaming on not only Nubian TV, but also Hugh TV Network that is also owned by a Black woman? So please go check out Hugh TV, and it is $2.99 a month. Thank you, Trendies. Talk to you later. Bye.
Oh, something was really on my spirit tonight. Well, it was not just tonight. It really been on my spirit for, I would say, like um maybe a week. And I actually been speaking. Hold on, let me put it on Do Not Disturb because y'all, my phone is. I'm back. I had to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Hey y'all, I don't know. I needed something been on my spirit, and I guess it's, I don't know. I know some of you guys that love me, and I love y'all. Y'all just not following me or have not really seen my life when I first became an entrepreneur, or even when I first even God blessed me to even my husband to be a first time millionaire or anything. But I just remember leaving my job June 2016. We both left and we stepped out on complete faith. And at that time, I didn't have Charnita's World. I had, the only thing I really knew, and you got to understand, my dad was honestly a self-educator. He's a minister, he's a pastor, but I remember him telling me the struggles of being able to read, and also with my mom, like, so they really push me at a level they don't really know. They push me. So when I left my job June 2016, I don't I think I felt what I think I supported, because you know me and Jason stepped out on faith at the same time. I think we supported each other, but I don't think us not you think differently. So at that time, I didn't have Charnita's World. The only thing that I knew to do is to grind. I didn't. I didn't even. I just went hard for myself. But I would say that Charnita's World is different for me. Lately, because of course, having people that genuinely love you, and Charnita's World brand been it's 2 years. I developed Charnita's World 2 years ago. But God said something to me the other day. He said, be more intentional with your followers and the people that love you. Don't be afraid to ask or let them into your world or some things that you looking for them to support you in. When I left my, so I'm going to go back. When I left my job June 2016, I didn't look for a handout. I didn't look for, hey, y'all get, I'm in need. I didn't do a live like I'm a salesman or a con artist, or, I'm not none of that. I genuinely worked hard. When I left in June 2016, I had already had my tax business. And I remember going in there making cold calls. Like, I was, like, I open a phone book and be like, hey, I do taxes. How about you come see me? I was just, I was just different. And they came, and you got to understand, when I came off my job, I was still the operation. I was the owner, but I was over HR of the company. But I was able to run a office and not even knowing how to do taxes at that time. The first year, I was able to pretty much get the person in, do what needs to happen. If Jason was doing the clients virtually, I knew what to do. And Miss Joanne and Jason was like, you got mad talent. You can really start doing takers. I was like, no, because I'm the recruiter. You remember you told me, Jason? Because I was also working for a school called Virginia College. I was the top recruiter. So my husband said to me, he was like, you can do this for your own company. So I don't want to go too much into that. But what I want to touch you guys, what I want to tell you guys recently, God told me to be more intentional with the people who's following me. Like, I remember just recently being on an interview, and a beautiful content artist, content person who does a lot of YouTube videos and everything, just doing really good. She said, Charnita, what you got up next? And she asked a lot about my tax business. And I was like, God, because y'all know I deal also with imposter syndrome. So when new people come into my life and they actually asking me, because you remember I was the one making cold calls, like it was different. Hey, we want to support you. I sent a couple of people in my live, the link, but it's like I wasn't intentional. So when God said, let the new entrepreneurs know exactly what you're doing. Let the people that's following you all over the world now, because I have reached the mass all over the world. Let them know your blueprint. Let them know what you're doing. Allow them to buy your future book. Allow them to ask you, do you do business and corporation taxes and partnership taxes? Be a little more intentional. Like, it's some of your followers on Instagram, they didn't pay federal taxes. They do owe the IRS debt. Charnita, they do need your help. Don't feel like people thinking you this and thinking you that. Charnita, be more intentional with the gift that God gave you. Charnita, I said, I hear you, God. And it went. I said, well, God, I'm building Charnita's world, but Charnita's world, I do taxes. I build business credit. This is how I made it. The transparency of investing in so many beautiful things. The people want to see you. So I'm going to say tonight, I told God, I said, I'm actually, God, going to apologize. Because I asked you guys the other day, I said, who loved me? Oh my gosh. I got so many people. I asked one question. I said, who loved me? And I did that because I've been in a prayer, because I'm like, God, I have so many new entrepreneurs following me. The melometers, the young people, because you guys got to understand, I'm 33 years old. So young people at the age of 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Then on the other end, some of my closest friends are 43, 44, 51. My school, people that support me from high school, 33, 36, 30. I have supporters all over the world. And he literally told me to be more intentional with the people who love me. And that comes with, they're gonna, so the people who love you gonna feel the win-win situation. They want to support you, Charnita. So this imposter syndrome, what I deal with is, it's a constant thinking that I have to prove myself. Oh, they're gonna think I'm scamming them. Oh, I gotta work harder. I gotta really show them. So I deal with that. That has caused me to make a lot of money, but also I battle with it also. It's a constant anxiety, because it's not acceptance. It's not that. It's me in my head competing with myself. And I don't know if other women deal with this. So you have some women is fearful of starting their business. That's not my problem. It's me at a consistent anxiety, doing better. Oh no, I gotta do better. I gotta get it. I gotta do it. And In the meantime, I said, God, I got so many new people around the world. I tensed up. I tensed up, y'all. I tensed up so bad because I was like, I, they need to know I do taxes. They need to know I do this. They will support me. They do love me. You don't have to think that this is all in your head, Charnita. So they see you. They want to feel the win. They want to be entrepreneurs. They want to start this business. They want to move up in the ladder of in the corporate world. They want to feel your energy. They believe in you. And I said, okay, God. So I know y'all was wondering, like, why Charnita asking me who love her? But that's the reason. And I think tonight I have embraced my supporters. I love you guys. I support you guys. And I thank y'all for the future support because God told me y'all love me. And I appreciate y'all. And he also told me everything that I embark in, y'all have my back. And that makes me feel so good. That makes me feel so good. I accept the support. I know y'all like, what are you talking? I accept it because I've been going through it. Like I said, and he literally said, be more intentional. And it's okay to ask the people who love you. Because I'm telling you something, I don't ask nobody. Y'all got to realize I went years. I send my mom money. I don't ask her. I might say, come on here, Mom. You'll do some decorating. I'm so used to being a giver. I'm so used to sowing in other people's life, what is financially, spiritually, giving them a word, like taking them, telling them I take them to another level. I know I got to give from God. I know whatever I touch wins. I know this for a fact. So when God was dealing with me and told me to slow down and embrace the people that love you, that's been all over the world. I've been in New York, all over the places. It was a shock to me. And I'm speaking to you guys as humble as I know. I said, God, I hear you. So I got to go to my comments. Exactly what I said. The first comment I see, I support you. Now that's personal. She said, I support you. Somebody said, we are here to support you. Oh my gosh. Peace and blessings, Queen. We will ask Melanie. I know, y'all. I know. We would never think that of you, but we appreciate you opening up. You are touching and helping someone tonight. You will be supported. You are awesome individual in your family and beautiful one. We love you because you're authentic. We are wise and aren't easily fooled. I'm 56. Woo! You are inspiration to me. Imposter syndrome. I never heard of that. We'll look at, imposter syndrome. A lot of people who have imposter syndrome, they're very wealthy or do really well in the industry or whatever they do, just say if they are a manager, they over analyze, they overthink, they don't really ask people to train them in things directly. They, some of them don't, but I am very different. I'm very obedient. So I love training. That's not my part that I struggle with. It's just the constant that I gotta do better. Charnita, you gotta do better. You gotta make sure you build other people up. I'm always thinking for other people, making sure like, hey, I can't climb up alone. Sometimes you'll feel like some people think you're a scammer. So you'll be like trying to always show them the proof, receipts. Hey, look, I'm going to show you I can do this. This is the proof. So it's really hard and it's constant. And some people, especially when I'm in tax season, because I service now up to almost 4,000 clients. So it's so many spirits that come in here in my office. And you got to understand, I'm in Birmingham. So I'm popular in Birmingham. So everybody be, trying to sow into my life. You got it. You shouldn't do this. So I'm just like, I can do this. I want this. I want this. I'm always thinking to be greater and greater and greater. I used to work the boat. It used to be at Virginia College. Really? Oh, wow. Thank you, guys. But I just want to let you guys know, I appreciate you guys. I know it's late, but I just had a word for myself, and I accept the love. I appreciate the love. You got to check on the strong people. So I appreciate you guys telling me you love me. It took me. I've been in prayer about the next levels of my life, and you guys supported me, and I know I'm ready. So I'm stepping out on complete faith. I know exactly what I want to do. And I'm going to do it because you guys push me. Y'all just don't know how much you guys push me. And I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. And I appreciate the future support because we're going to do it, girls. All right. Y'all have a good night. I love y'all so, so much.
I've been taking my time, I've been taking my time.